Wondering why other people are successful is the refuge of losers.
Yes.
It's a loser mentality. It's a loser occupation because you're wondering why other people are successful. Like, who gives a You can say you think it sucks, but to spend time wondering why someone is successful and hating on someone for being successful, it doesn't do any good. There's something that I figured out personally. The way I look at it is you have a certain amount of bandwidth. This is why I don't read Instagram comments or Twitter comments or YouTube comments. Like, if I read them, it's an accident. I don't spend time wondering why I hate things or hating on someone or being jealous. Let's call it units. You have 100 units of bandwidth in your mind. So that means there's 100 units that you can spend on things you care about, or you could let your mind be occupied by some stupid fucking Twitter feud that you're in with some idiot that you don't even know, and you could spend 30% of your mind bandwidth on this, and then you only have 70% for the things you love. And then maybe you're involved in some fucking relationship with someone who's an idiot, and you're arguing back and forth with them. Well, there's another 30% that's gone. Now you have 40% left. You have 40% for the things you love instead of 100%. But if you only concentrate on the things you care about that mean something to you and learn how to do that, like you were talking about meditation, it's a form of meditation because you're learning how to avoid the little road bumps and the ditches on the side of the road.
That can suck your bandwidth.
Suck your bandwidth.
You can give them just a little bit and go, okay, no.
Like how you're saying when you stopped drinking, all of a sudden your career took off. You started doing well because you had more bandwidth. And you had less problems. This problem that you had that was rotting you away no longer existed. So now all of a sudden it frees up your time and you realize, oh my God, there's so many funny things that I could talk about. And I have so much energy and I'm so healthy. I could just go on stage and have fun, and then you're killing it.
Like when you first started out, you had to have hated the guy that was getting ahead.
I definitely was in the beginning. Yeah. Before I was successful, I realized it was stupid. Long before. Because when I was like an amateur, I would see guys that were killing, and I'd be like, him, like, why is he doing good? Like, that guy sucks, and how come he got this and he got that? And then I remember thinking, like, this is a gigantic waste of time. And I got into comedy because I'm a fan of comedy. And my concentrating on people that suck or being jealous about people that are doing well does me zero good. But instead, if someone does well, I can be inspired. And I can get fired up by it. I mean, I figured this out in my early 20s. I was like, okay, this is I have a poor way of looking at it because it's a martial arts thing. Because in martial arts, like, you can't be jealous of someone else's ability. You have to realize you might have to fight them someday. So by realizing that they're really good, you're forced to be objective about it. And you have to go to work. Like, you have to go, that guy's better than me. I got to get better. And it's powerful for everybody. It's powerful for them. It's powerful for you.
Yes.
It's like there's no negative aspect to it. It's like you should be thankful that there's women out there that make you feel uncomfortable. Like when I see someone just murder on stage, I want to go to work. I want to go write. I want to get home and write. I want to go perform. I'm like, that guy just killed, or holy shit, she just crushed. Or she's out there killing it. And he's doing so good. It makes me want to work harder. And in that sense, as long as someone's not doing anything bad, as long as someone's not victimizing someone, what they're doing is they're showing you that it's possible to do better than you're doing. And that's good. Sometimes you don't find someone for a long time, and then when you do, it changes your whole life. You find someone, maybe it's just a YouTube video, and it's you saying it's still your motherfucking set, and it's you just pushing people and telling people to go get after it, and people see that, and all of a sudden it's like they get goosebumps, their heart starts racing. It's like you gave them a drug, like you gave them fuel, and then they want to change their life, and then they want to watch you tomorrow, and then they want to watch you when they're at lunch break, they want to watch you, they're taking a shit, they're watching you on their phone. But that's fuel, and you literally can change a person's life through that, because we need each other. When someone like you does something that's exceptional and says something that's exceptional and has these inspirational words, it can change a person's whole life, change their whole path, change who they are. I've gotten so many messages from people that say, I lost 130 pounds. So I got off sugar. I'm fucking running every day. I hit the gym 5 days a week. I'm a different person. I'm drinking water. I'm exercising. I take vitamins. I'm eating healthy. I'm more
Because of
positive.
you.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
But how does that make you feel?
Obligated.
Oh,
We all need each other.
Yeah.
We really do. There's something beautiful about that, though. You know, you can't just go it alone. You really do need each other. And like, if you accomplish everything you ever wanted to accomplish, but nobody's there with you, nobody cares, nobody likes you, that don't mean shit.
Yeah.
It's useless.
absolutely.
Like, love is the most important thing, and that sounds so cliche, but without love, it's all useless. There's no personal satisfaction in accomplishments if nobody loves you. You're not going to enjoy it. The more you can spread positive energy, the more people will love you. The more you'll have that community of love. That's the real message. We all had bullshit jobs. We all felt like losers. But through time and effort, you build a stronger human. You build a stronger body. You build a stronger mind. You build accomplishments and will and momentum. And then you look back and you go, hey man, I'm not washing tables anymore. You know, I'm not washing dishes. I'm not cutting lawns. I'm not digging ditches.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a different person now.
And these desire not to be there.
That's the hardest part, right? Is to
Yeah.
get out of that rut.
Oh.
When you ain't got and there's nothing going on, to have faith then is so difficult. To have faith when you're successful, it's like, yeah, listen, you've been successful for a while. Of course you got faith.
Yeah,
Just keep doing what you're
that's
doing.
easy.
It's all, it's like
absolutely right.
It's
That's the
like
easy part.
you already got up the hill. Now you're just coasted. The hard part is getting up that fucking hill. When especially if you got a dad you're hiding from. Especially if you feel like you're a loser. Or you never really had anything in your life that you could look back on and say, hey, I was really good at that. You know, and there's a lot of people out there listening to this. There's so many people that are in that starting point. The people that come up to you and say, I don't know what to do. What should I do? How do I do it?
Yeah.
How do I get going? But you're going to have to figure it out, one foot in front of the other.
Exactly.
You're going to have to find a thing and keep working at it and get better at it. That's one of the things that I like so much about martial arts. They let anybody in. And then from that, from learning how to do that, you get better, and then you realize, damn, I can get better at anything. The first time I ever did jiu-jitsu, I remember just being manhandled so bad, going, man, I'll never be good at this. This is terrible. Awful at this. And this is, I'd already been a black belt in Taekwondo and already kickboxed, or did a bunch of shit, and I was like, I can't believe I'm starting from scratch again. But at least I knew then that I already done that before. I'd already started from scratch.
Exactly.
So like I had some experience and started from scratch. I'm like, all I have to do is just put in the time and the effort here.
The desire to get better.